what's up? It's your boy Sean Carter, and I'm here with.
Hey man, Coach Lightword, man, what's going on, man?
First of all, man, start this off by saying happy holidays to everybody.
Happy holidays, happy
Happy
holidays.
Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, whatever y'all celebrate, man. We wish y'all good and safe holidays, man. But let's get straight into it. The first round of the playoffs, man. It, we did predict at least one or two upsets, but like all the home teams handle business this past weekend. What's your thoughts on on not only that, not only all the home teams winning, but what do you think went wrong for teams we did like Clemson and SMU?
All right, so first and foremost, man, like we say, happy holidays. For the first round of the college football playoffs, man, the biggest issue I saw was the moment. The moment for some of these guys. SMU was not ready. Indiana could not get that offense going. They could not get that offense. Defense played their heart out. I'm not mad at their defense. Their defense played their heart out, but they could not get rolling. Clemson was there. If Clemson would have got that fourth and goal, I feel like that would have shifted it. But when they got stopped, bro, all the air for Clemson went out the window.
Yeah.
And then, Ohio State put belt to ass. But what I want people to understand, because a lot of y'all are going to bring this up, is that Alabama, South Carolina, Ole Miss would have been more competitive. I want y'all to understand something. If they were going to be more competitive, they would have shown it in the regular season. They would have won the games they were supposed to win in the regular season. Yeah, it probably would have been a better game between Penn State and Alabama. Sure. But at the same time, we saw what a Tennessee who beat Alabama, we saw what a Tennessee did against Ohio State. So what's the argument? Clemson was really a touchdown away from really swinging that game back in their favor.
Yeah. And not only that, to piggyback off of what you just said, Lane Kiffin. So my things, dog. I'm with Joe Klatt on this, and the reason why I said it is this: y'all was in
facts
and couldn't get the job done.
Facts.
Y'all had all the momentum. People was betting y'all here and there. Bama screwed Bama. The only reason why they not in because they took teams lightly and got smoked on.
Facts.
Y'all lost because y'all got too deep and got too aware of the success. And I'm gonna put Ole Miss in the same boat with Colorado. The success got to them and it took them out.
Mm-hmm.
Now we could say if you added an Ole Miss or if you added Alabama, but I grew up. If it was a fifth, I'd be drunk. We don't know what would have happened.
Fact.
So I'm gonna ask you this. So one thing, SEC is really good with hypotheticals. You know they undefeated, right?
Undefeated.
So I got a question. Let's say Bama take the place of Tennessee, right?
Okay.
Let's say Ohio State do the same thing to Bama. What you gonna say? Tennessee should have got in?
Yeah, they're gonna flip it. But
we said this, and we said this, and I'm gonna bring this point up in a minute. Northern cold is not Southern cold, bro. Penn State, SMU ain't never playing in that type of cold. The field was damn near hard,
bruh.
Ohio State, that wind was blowing.
Bruh, people try to argue with me and tell me Tennessee cold is the same as Ohio cold, and it is not. It is not.
I'm from Ohio.
Bro, I went to school in Ohio, bro. That cold is different.
Bro, you got to be breathing different to be in this.
Bro, that cold air cuts through your clothing. Bro, it's different, bro.
You can wear a coat and feel that shit.
Yeah, and then think about it. Every team that fucking lost, their guys went out there with no shirts on. Went out there with no shirts to prove that they were not cold. Bro, you ain't got to prove to the fans. Prove it to your damn self and go win.
I think the only game that was not in the cold was
Texas and Clemson.
Right.
But all three away teams,
yeah,
their players went out to the field to prove to everybody that it wasn't that cold. And once you start getting your ass whooped, It
That
is
that
cold,
hey, when you start, hey, that cold is cold when you start losing.
bro.
But
What?
now that leave me with this. You have a friend that you have a good buddy of yours that plays for Tennessee.
Yeah. Shout out to Los.
You went live and he was in the comments saying we was hoping and praying for Ohio State. I commented backwards. I said, I know you fucking lying.
Dog.
Because people need to understand something, right? If Ohio State beat Michigan, right, I can see where you're coming from. Like, oh, we want Ohio State, right? We can get them right.
Mhm.
You got a pissed off Ohio State team. Everybody,
Right.
when they listen to home teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other four-way teams was praying they didn't get Ohio State.
Right.
SMU probably never fucking scored. Clemson was happy as hell because technically they should have beat Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And Indiana for sure happy they didn't get Ohio State.
Facts.
You can't even sit here and tell me we pray for. And if I'm Oregon, I'm pissed. Oh, my reward to be the number one seed, I get Ohio State.
I'm gonna tell you what they were hoping. They were hoping that they were still hung up on that Michigan loss. They thought they were gonna get that Ohio State was feeling sorry for themselves. No, you got a pissed off Ohio State. You got a point to prove Ryan Day, and you got a point to prove Chip Kelly. And them boys went out there and they
fan base because they didn't come out for college game day, but they sold that motherfucking stadium out.
bro, they were selling, bro. Fucking so I don't mean to cuss, but Ohio State fans were so mad at Ryan Day, they were selling their tickets to Vols fans. That's why it was so much orange in the stadium. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Ohio State went out there with Will Howard, who probably won't get drafted. Went out there with Will Howard, and they beat the dog-ish out of Tennessee.
I'm gonna put like this. I'm gonna tell you this now, right?
Right.
I bet you any amount of money if they beat Oregon. That just said they go to the national championship. I'm not talking about them. When they just said they get to the national championship game with Will Howard, right?
Right.
I bet you any amount of money he'd be on the 49ers offense next year.
Who, Will Howard?
Yeah, I bet you any amount of money he'd be on the 49ers offense next year.
If they have a run, let me say this. If they beat Oregon, they win the national championship.
Oh, they beat Oregon, they beat everybody else in there.
Yeah, they beat Oregon, they're winning a national championship. Because I'm just being honest.
Because when we sit here, we talk about matchups, and we're gonna get to the other teams.
Yeah,
they don't have nobody for Jeremiah Smith. They don't have nobody for Abuka, and Abuka was in the middle of the field, like he was just there, like nobody, like you know what? We're gonna focus on Jeremiah Smith, bro. Abuka is a first round draft pick,
right?
Then you got Tate that was carving, that was literally doing hitch routes and killing them. Then you got two running backs that's probably gonna go in the first 2 rounds, 3 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think Will gonna end up getting taken in the 7th round. Now, I believe if he make a deep run, he's gonna be a 49er. 49ers love underdogs. But this now I'm really excited for this Oregon matchup because Oregon didn't have Tez Johnson. Oregon also didn't have, I think, their safety or the corner. I forgot what position he played, but didn't have it. Ohio State didn't have Denzel Burt.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State also lost Jack Sawyer in that game.
Right.
Both of them guys gonna be in that game.
Right.
I don't think Oregon wanted Ohio State. And if they did, I think Oregon was betting on the national championship game.
Well, yeah, I agree. I don't think they were really. I don't think it's fair to Oregon for them to be the number 1 seed. I don't think it's fair to them the road they have to go down. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, Arizona State is not beating Texas. They're not beating Texas. Arizona State is not.
That was my upset pick. But
I don't. Unless Scatterboo has one of those games, I don't see it.
That's my upset pick, but
I don't see it. But when you look at it, I had the possibility of Oregon and Georgia in the national championship, or I had Oregon, Ohio State to meet again. Depending on how they broke it down in the bracket. But I can't wait for this. This might be the national championship game that we was all hoping for between these two schools. Yeah, most definitely. I don't think Georgia has enough outside of their front. I'm gonna say this: their front 7 is good. Georgia's front 7 is really good, but I don't think they have enough on the back end And then I don't think Gunnar Stockton is truly that guy right now.
I don't think
You
he's
know,
gonna. I think Carson Beck gonna play. That's a
no, he's out. He's out. He's out.
Which mean,
Carson Beck is out. He's out. He's not playing.
oh,
Yeah, so it's Gunnar Stockton. And people always talking about he's a gunslinger. Bro, having a Brett Favre mentality right now, nah.
not with teams that got one hell of a secondary.
Yeah, not right now. Not right now. You could be a gunner, you be a gunslinger in the regular season. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not now. We need the correct choices. We need correct choices.
When we sit here and we talk about the easiest path, people said Georgia got the easiest path. They said Texas got the fuck no. Penn State got an easy path.
Penn State got the easiest path, yeah.
Now, can they lose to Boise?
Yeah.
Yes. But are they going to lose to Boise?
No.
Now, SMU got fucked up because they went to a whiteout.
Bruh.
And boy, was it white in Penn State.
Bruh, it's gonna get bad, man. And if Boise and if Jincy can't get off, bruh, it's gonna be a long game for Boise.
Now, the whole thing about it is Jincy did not win the Heisman because of his stats. He won because of the program he with, right?
Right.
If Boise was in the SEC and he does the same shit, he wins Heisman.
Correct.
If he was in the Big Ten, he win Heisman. Man, even if he was in the Big 12, he win Heisman. Right?
Right.
Because in a sense, you and Travis are gonna play each other, right?
Right.
I think he got something to prove. I think Scatterboo got something to prove because Scatterboo felt like he should have been in New York as a finalist. Jincy got more to prove because he felt like he should have won. Unless he get, I just don't, because the defense is different, the schemes is different, and outside of Jincy, I don't think Boise have any, and they do. Nobody know about them.
Bro, I am loading the box with 9 guys, and I'm playing man coverage on the outside, and you're gonna have to go beat me.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Like Penn State, like the these buys are ass if you think about it.
Yeah,
because realistically, Texas and Penn State got a walkthrough.
Yeah, to the next round, yeah, to the semis, yeah.
Notre Dame can actually beat Georgia, and that's scary because Georgia is Georgia. But when we see and we talk about these teams, man, every home team won. So now we move on to the next round. You got Penn State and Boise.
Mm-hmm.
You got Notre Dame, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
You got Texas and Arizona State, and you got Ohio State and Oregon. Now I'm gonna tell you this: I got Arizona State beating Texas. I do not believe in Quentin Ewers enough. And quite fucking frankly, if it wasn't for the fucking running backs, Texas getting her ass beat.
Bruh. Okay, you're picking Arizona State. I get it. I understand it. Scatterboo is having one of those type of on fire moments. I get it. Texas is just better in every other category. Maybe outside of running back, they're better. And I believe that Texas will blow Arizona State out the water. I do. I believe they'll blow them out the water.
What you do if it's the opposite way around?
Arizona State blow out Texas. I come in here with an Arizona State shirt and face paint.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if I'm Texas, roster wise, you're better. Coaching wise, you're better.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, you're better. If you go against Arizona State and get your BTA, what do you do from there?
What do you mean? Yours is gone. Yours is gonna be in the transfer
portal. He's leaving.
Yeah, regardless if you go to the league or to the transfer portal, he's gone.
You start building around Arch now?
And you build around Arch. Straight like that. Bro, it's Arch time. Any way you look at it, if Quinn Ewers said, hey, I'm coming back for another year, he's going to transfer because it's Arch's time. They're not going to keep Arch on the bench very long.
If I'm Texas, I think they got 2 weeks before their next game?
Like a week or something, right?
Don't they play on like the first or the second?
Like the first. I believe it's like the first.
So a week and a half.
Something like that. Like, what's like a Monday? Is that a Monday?
That's a Wednesday.
Yeah, like a Wednesday. So next, yeah, about a week and a half.
So I'm preparing Arch to be my starter against Arizona State.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Be- I don't
Mm-mm.
I don't know what happened with that injury with Quentin Ewers. I I do not trust him as I did when they first started the season off before he got hurt. I don't know what he hurt, and I got to go back and do my homework on that. But when he came back, it's like he became ass.
Right.
Like I don't know what injury it was. I don't know.
I
Is he
think
still healing from it?
I think his obliques, right, or his like abs or something like that.
But it's like he's different though.
Yeah, he's cautious. He's much more cautious.
Like maybe he worried about his draft stock. Maybe my thing is, if your draft stock is a worry or your draft stock is a concern, don't you think you should like, you know what, guys? I'd rather sit out and focus on the NFL.
But bro, he's not though. Like man. Here's the thing. You ride with Quinn because without Quinn, without Quinn, I think they lose some of them close games. I do believe that.
You
Outside
lagging.
of Georgia.
You lagging.
Am I good now?
No, like you talking, but like your words and your words in your mouth is like almost a minute later.
Oh, give it a second. We good now?
Yep.
All right. So here's the thing. If I'm riding with Quinn, then I'm riding with Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn got us there. I understand what you're saying about preparing Arch, and Arch is going to prepare like he's going to play. But at the same time, I'm riding with Quinn to the end.
Yeah.
You know, and then next year it's Arch show because then Arch will have 3 years left. So it's on Arch. Quinn is out of there. Like I think Quinn understands that this is his last time in a Texas uniform, regardless if he goes to the NFL or not. I believe he understands that this is his last hoorah with Texas.
Yeah. As much as excited I am about Ohio State and Oregon, because Ohio State is my team, obviously, I'm really intrigued by Notre Dame and Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Because out of all the four matchups, that's the most intriguing game.
That in Oregon.
Because it's a question mark.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that much about their quarterback. The only receiver I know of is Ryan Williams. Not Ryan Williams. This is motherfucking Georgia. I don't know none of the Georgia's receivers. I know ETN is their running back.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they got one hell of a D line.
Yeah.
But Notre Dame to me is a more balanced, complete team. And we both like, I hope Notre Dame don't get in. Notre Dame don't need to get in. If they beat Georgia, it will basically be like, shut the fuck up. We deserve to be here.
Right. I think Riley Leonard has to have a Josh Allen type of performance. He's going to have to use his legs. He's going to have to make those 3rd down and 6. You know, he's going to have to use his legs to get, you know what I'm saying, to keep the drive alive. They're going to have to manage the clock, you know, with Georgia, because you get into a slugfest with Georgia, you're going to lose because Georgia has been in that situation time in and time out all year long. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get in a slugfest with Georgia.
Now, my only concern about this bracket is the committee moved the goalpost to a point where Boise had got a bye.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know they played in the first round, Boise's losing.
Correct.
So, especially with the team, listen, I don't think I want to see any of them teams in the first round. Look, them, hey, they always pissed off.
Boise versus any of the first four teams, home teams, would have got blown out the water. And they know that. And they still know it.
It's like in a sense the committee setting Boise up to lose. Because Boise or Arizona State, one of them got to be a Cinderella story, right? One of them got to get an upset. And I'm banking more on Arizona State than Boise.
Arizona State has the better chance for the upset. Let me say that. I do agree with you with that. Arizona State has the better choice. They
got more known weapons.
Yeah. I mean, because Boise has Genty. And I'm telling you, bro, they're going to
got one hell of a defense.
Right. So let me tell you something. If because everybody's hanging Genty's Boise's season on the Oregon loss and how they lost to Oregon and Oregon's number one team and it was close. But it does not matter when it comes to these playoffs. You got coaches that are able to scheme, take their time, practice these things, see where Genty likes to run, bro. They're gonna load that motherfucking box, and they're gonna tell you, "Hey, man, your quarterback got to go beat us." Period,
Act like this. Gene ain't never been hit like he about to get hit with a big
bro.
against Big Ten or motherfucking SEC school. Cause look, I give Penn State one thing. Boy, them hitting. Boy, they
Yeah,
was hitting SMU so damn hard. I don't think SMU knew they had a game today. That day, like
bro.
Tennessee quarterback was getting his helmet cracked open.
Facts. Now, the only thing that works in Boise's favor is that it's a neutral site game, and that we know how Boise is in neutral site games. We've seen the old Boise. Let me say that. Let me specify that. We've seen the old Boise with Kellen Moore and Titus Young and all them. We seen that Boise. Okay, the upset Boise, the Boise that used to go on the road and play a Georgia, that
Yeah.
play a Virginia Tech, we Oklahoma at a bowl game, TCU. We've seen that Boise. Are we going to get that special type of Boise? Probably not. Probably not.
Because
Because
if they had to play at Penn State, it would have been another whiteout.
it'd have been a murder scene. But they know they gotta sell this money. Like this money these tickets gotta get sold. Ashton Genty versus Penn State's defense. That's a selling point. You know what I'm saying? That's a selling point. You can't sell that shit in the first round.
I I would I would be better off if you didn't give them a bye. You had Boise go against Indiana. You had Notre Dame versus Penn. Boise wins to Georgia because Georgia is basically right now they in the throne, right?
Right.
Now you see how you do against top tier defense. Do I trust Penn State defense? Yes. Do I trust them more than Georgia's defense? Fuck no.
Mm-mm.
Like Penn State got defense, but no.
No.
That
Hell no.
Georgia defense is something different.
We're not doing that.
So it's like I don't know. I hope he prove us wrong. I'm a big fan of upsets. I hope we get upset this round because last round I know we both voted Clemson, we both voted SMU. Whoever voted Tennessee was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
And we both did Notre Dame. I didn't see where Indiana goes and beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame. I didn't see that at all on the middle part.
Mm-mm.
I know I seen this thing on TikTok. Oregon, they had a watch party from home, and their friends like, "We want Ohio State. Do you?"
I think they won Ohio State because they played them before. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Hey, we beat them before. We know who their people are. Let's go do it again. That's how I'm looking at it.
I love what Ryan Day did. You know what Ryan Day did? Ryan Day, when they watch film, he played nothing but Michigan highlights. Boy, he pissed them boys off. I heard Jack Sawyer the whole time when I was growing up. He literally was calling everybody in Tennessee a bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, Ryan Day, boy, pushing that right type of button, ain't he?
Yeah. People got to understand, man. Ryan Day ain't a bad coach. Y'all just dislike him because he couldn't beat Michigan. But outside of that, he's a good coach.
He 0-5 against Michigan. I think he 44-3 against the field.
Yeah,
I'm not firing a winning coach, bro. People are, and this is what grandma. Ohio State is not built to beat Michigan. They are built to win a natty. If they beat Michigan along the way, cool, whatever. Is that one hell of a rivalry? Cool. Everybody banked their whole life on that one rivalry game. If we did the same thing, we'd be just where Michigan at fucking home.
Yeah, like people have to understand, bro. The Ohio State coaching job is a terrible job to have. It's probably one of the most coveted jobs to have, but it's a terrible job to have because you got to go undefeated and beat Michigan and compete for a national title. Now, if you beat Michigan and you have an okay season, then all right, okay, but you still need to get to the playoffs, and they'll fire your ass because you didn't get to the playoffs. Then they will fire your ass if you didn't beat Michigan. So it's a lose-lose job.
Now I would say this. And one, I don't think Ryan Day's going anywhere.
No, hell no.
Because realistically, when we talk about who do you replace him with?
Nobody. I don't know who you replace. Hell, I don't know.
Because outside of being 0-5, he's 44-3 against the field. And quite fucking frankly, he should be 44-2. Because when they basically went to the national championship game, which technically them versus Georgia was national championship
Yeah.
game, Georgia tore TCU off the damn bone.
Mm-hmm.
If Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't get out with targeting, because that call was targeting,
Yeah.
Ohio State won a natty.
Facts. I agree. 100%.
But since the committee want to suck Georgia's dick to the damn bone, Georgia gonna get whatever the fuck they damn want. Now,
yeah.
now we get here, and Ryan Day got winning records. Like Ryan Day, that's just like, for example, and Oregon lose to Ohio State, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why Oregon and Ohio State for a second. They say Ohio State get the number 1 seed, or Oregon on the same path Ohio State. The only
They
loss
just
they
push
got is
faith.
Ohio State, and they go and they win or whatever, right?
Okay.
You're not about to sit here and say, "Hey, we're gonna fire this head coach because they come beat Ohio State."
No.
You're not.
No.
Because at the end of the bigger picture, you still locked up a playoff. You still lock up a playoff spot.
Bruh, like the getting to the playoffs is more important than beating your rival. I get it. It's talking points, it's bragging points. I get it. But getting to the playoffs to compete for a national title is more important than me beating my rival.
Because the talking, oh, we beat y'all. Oh, we won the natty.
Right. Like that's the argument, bro. Oh, yeah, we beat y'all. Well, we won the natty. We have one of these. We got
They're
one
like
of
this.
these.
We won the natty too. We got 2 of them since they started this damn playoff shit.
Right. Like, let's be real. Y'all snipped. Y'all got one. Okay, great. Y'all got one.
Then
I mean,
I seen this. And people fell too. Ryan Dave's a championship winning coach. He was on that 2016 team when they won. He was the coordinator.
oh yeah.
So he knows playoffs, and that's why he succeeds so much in it. If Ryan Day got certain calls moved a certain way, Ohio State might have 2 championships under Ryan Day.
Right.
So I need everybody to leave Ryan Day alone, dog. He's not going nowhere. He's a great coach. Because I want y'all to comment down below. If Ryan Day who do you replace him with? Don't say Urban Meyer not coming back. Don't say Mike Bravo, he's not coming back. Don't I don't literally say somebody. I want y'all to.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. The only
Brian
person
Hartline, as offensive coordinator, probably. Head coach, no.
only reason I can say Heartline is because Heartline is Ohio State. He's Ohio State bred it. So if they promoted him to head coach, I can see that. But what I'm saying is this: to handle that type of school program, whatever, you need a big name that either is just the GOAT conversation in the GOAT conversation, or is Ohio State from Ohio, like Ohio State runs through their veins. That's why I said Heartline is a good pick. And then like you will have to get somebody like Nick Saban to be able to handle that type of level.
You know who I think will be a good coach, and I feel like they've been through the ringer. They played for Ohio State. They know how it is. And I feel like they recruit good, especially when it comes out of quarterback play. I think Braxton Miller would be a great ass coach for Ohio State. Like I ain't talking about starting him off as a head. I'm talking about like working him up the ranks, right?
Yeah.
Because if you keep Ryan Day, I will bring Braxton Miller in, right? Because one, he'd be your QB coach, right?
Okay.
I will promote Brian Hartline as my offensive coordinator.
Well, Chip is still there. Chip's
gonna be going after this year.
I don't think he's going back to be a head coach.
No. I just think he like. I think Bill Belichick gonna call him probably about something else, like something higher rank, because he ain't gonna be a coordinator. They're probably gonna be like offensive analyst or some shit.
I don't think Chip is leaving. Because I believe as long as Ryan Day is there, Chip is there.
I mean, because Ryan Day did. I mean, Chip did coach Ryan Day at New Hampshire.
So I'm just saying, like I don't. That's
but
a
now,
tough one.
but now we get to it. So I'm gonna ask you this: we got 4 games left before we move to the next round.
Right.
I'm gonna go through each one of these games. You tell me who you picking, and then I'm gonna ask you who's your sleeper pick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through all four. Then you're gonna pick who you win. Then you're gonna have one sleeper pick.
Okay.
Georgia, Notre Dame.
Um. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame is they're balanced right now. I think they're rolling. I think Georgia has been off. Georgia has kind of leaned on Carson Beck, and now they have Gunnar Stockton, who's a decent quarterback, who's pretty good. But I believe Notre Dame is just rolling right now. That's all. That's I
And quite
believe they're more
frankly, Georgia
balanced.
actually needed the bye to get him more acclimated with the first reps.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Penn State and Boise.
Penn State. We can just move on. Their defense is just out of this world. Boise don't have enough.
Texas and Arizona State.
I'm gonna go with Texas. Um, I'm gonna go with Texas. I believe right now, I don't think Arizona has enough outside of maybe controlling the clock with Scatterboo. I don't. That has to be their game plan. That has to be their game plan to control the clock and keep Texas off the field. But I got Texas winning by a touchdown though.
I got Arizona State. I got it 27-14.
Okay.
Ohio State, Oregon.
Jeez.
Go ahead. I already know what you're about to do. Go ahead. You ain't gonna break my heart. I know your true feelings.
Ohio State.
Oh my god, I'm
I,
appalled.
I I can't believe I'm saying it, but Ohio State. I believe Ohio State is pissed off. They're angry. The Michigan loss, then the loss to Oregon, because really when they lost to Oregon, it really was on a technicality because Dan Lanning knew a rule, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. So I believe Ohio State rolls into that game pissed off with on so many levels, and they get the dub. It's gonna be a close game, just like last time, but I think Ohio State gets the dub this time.
If you out of all the four winners you picked, if you could pick an X factor that even either have an upset or the win can be reversed, what team are you picking either for upset or you'd be like they might can pull it out?
Arizona State. I think if Kenny Dillingham comes with a game plan to control the clock, to hold the ball like Clemson did. Like if you look at Clemson's first drive, they held the ball for more than I think it was like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or something like that. They went slow. If Arizona State takes that same approach and they're getting 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, like those type of chunks of yards, bro, it's gonna be a long day for Texas. And Scatterboo is only gonna get stronger throughout the game. So my X factor in that game is Scatterboo and Kenny in the game plan.
So this coming up weekend, we do have the Miami. They play in the Pop Tart Bowl, and we do have Colorado versus BYU.
Mm-hmm.
On Well Off Media, you
Oh
seen
shit. Oh,
you seen Juju at practice. You seen a lot of the recruits at practice running special training, running. I think scouting. Um, how do you think they benefit from being there with Travis, with Shador, Jimmy Horn, um, Will Shepard, LaJohntay Webster? How do you think they going to be able to sink in from the leaders that's there and that's about to head out from a Jimmy Horn, LaJohntay Webster, a Will Shepard, a Shiloh, a Bentley, Shador, a Travis. Who else is leaving? I think that's it. Oh,
so
Precious Hodges leaving.
okay, so the the most amazing thing is the new recruit rule that they have that they can practice the bowl game week. Okay. And you're able to get a feel for one another at the bowl game practice, right? You travel with the team, you understand how the team travels. You're a part of the team now.
So they leave and they
Colorado,
get a ring.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think
I'll
so.
be mad as hell.
But what you start to gain is that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gaining the experience coming from okay, so they just played their high school season. It ended, right? Let's say Juju just played in the state title game. Yeah, they lost, but after that game, he flew to Colorado and now he's getting practice reps or game reps with the scout team and with the, you know what I'm saying? And now he's gaining that experience. When they changed and made that rule, when they made that rule, I think that was the
Best
best
thing, yeah.
the best thing ever because now I come into college with an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I come in the spring. Okay, boom. I know how this goes. I know the routine. I know how the coaches are. I know how the coaches coach. A lot of times, especially like for back in the day, you would sign your letter of intent and then you wouldn't see the coach again until the summer. You know what I'm saying? Or in August. So it's a big difference now. Now you know how these coaches coach. It was a shock for me when I got to college. And I'm like, damn, man, that dude yelling at me like that. Like, okay, well, shit. Because you're buddy in the recruiting process. But yeah, man, it's a big plus, man. It's a huge
Yeah,
plus.
because now you think about it, it's winter time. Now you're up there getting your reps in, you working out. Now you know food plans, workout reps,
Right.
you know. And I was at Colorado that I know of. I'd probably say Bama, Georgia, Ohio State. I'm pretty sure Oregon. Like their trainers, their strength conditioning coaches, their trainers are some of the top of the line. And I think Colorado got some of the most underrated trainers too, because their trainers be
Right.
so. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be mad as hell as a recruit. So I get to trouble with y'all. I don't get a ring if y'all win. They don't
I
get the.
wouldn't I
Do I
wouldn't
get
be
a shirt
mad.
and a hat?
Here's the thing. I wouldn't be mad because I'm taken care of. I'm gaining the experience.
Nah, for me, I would want a shirt and a hat though, because I would want all the seniors to sign
I
it.
I think they'll get some of that stuff. I believe they'll get some of that.
But nah. Talking about Colorado for a second. Nikhil Hill Green. I know we text about it.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to enter the transfer portal, which we both thought he's gonna get drafted. He's gonna go.
Yeah.
He committed to Alabama.
Just the bigger stage. That's all.
But my thing is, he was gonna go high though.
And this is
So,
the problem with the transfer portal.
but he got the thing though. Let's say he go to Alabama. What if he get hurt or a season-ending injury? You fucked your stock up.
Yeah, but even if we don't say he gets hurt, let's just say he doesn't have a season like he did at Colorado. I mean, I get it. You want to prove that you can play with the big boys. I get it. But sometimes it's best to just stay put.
Or if you
Stop.
don't start.
Right. Like stop going out there chasing the bag or like, bro, it's okay to be from Colorado and be a starting linebacker at Colorado.
Hey,
It's
because he had
okay.
one hell of a year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are so y'all like kids today, man. It
Right.
blows my mind. Like, bro,
You a
stay where
star.
you at.
Like you a star
Right.
at one
Like
school. It's not like y'all had a shitty ass year though.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You
just stay
you
put.
you worked your way into the lineup because you didn't start. Then once you start starting, the defense actually got better with you, Shane Coates, Bentley, Conwell, Woods. Um, they had some corners that stepped up. They had some safeties that stepped up. That's gonna be there next year. Um, but you leave being a starter, being a captain, being a leader to go to Alabama with a chance that you might back somebody else up.
Or let's just say he starts. Let's say he starts.
And might
Sure,
not have
okay.
the production you had.
And not have the production. So some people are gonna say, oh well, it's good he's getting the money. Okay, it's good he's getting the money, but he's not playing to the same level he was playing at Colorado. Like, what point are you trying to prove? Linebackers from the Big 12 get selected in the NFL draft, not just all SEC linebackers.
Or Big Ten linebackers.
Right. Like, wake up, man. Like,
But that's the thing. That's the thing though, because I know when we talked about it, we were talking about players that we know Colorado got 16. I think it was 16 to 20. I think they announced it like 16 to 20 players enter their name into the draft. Majority of them not.
yeah.
I'm not gonna get drafted, but we know a lot of the big names are Travis, Shador, Shiloh, LeJohntay, Will Shepard, Horn, Bentley gonna get drafted, probably gonna be like fifth, sixth round. Preston Hodges gonna get drafted. he's for
Mhm.
sure is still in the draft because he's one hell of a he's like Cal Hamilton because they put him in corner, they put him in nickel, they put him in safety. So he's gonna get that because he's a Swiss Army knife. Hill Green was someone that was on my bingo card
Mhm.
because when you think of him, you think of his game. It's like how he emerged, right?
Right.
You leave somewhere where you not only the production went up double of where you was last year. Not only did you become a captain and leader, not only see here's the thing though. If I'm gonna transfer, I'm transferring after the bowl game. I'm getting a fucking ring.
Yeah.
You don't get shit.
No, he gets a no. He gets a He might get a bowl game ring. I believe he will because he
No,
played in the
he
regular
don't.
season. No, he
No, he
played in the
don't.
no. He played in the regular season. You don't have it. Ain't because you just play in the bowl game.
But it's
It's because you play
coach's
in the
choice
regular
though. If
season.
you leave before the bowl game, how some of these coaches think now, if you don't play and we win and you transfer to another, I'm not giving you shit.
I don't think Prime will do that. I think Prime will give the kids what they deserve. What they deserve. I'm not gonna because I can see if it was a like pick up like Kirby Smart. I don't believe Kirby would do that. I don't believe a Ryan Day would do that. But I do believe that a Prime who's always been about the players, I think he'll send a ring to the guys that transferred out who contribute to the team.
Okay,
Who
I get,
you see what I'm saying?
okay, I get
The
that.
contributors. I'm not talking about the backups who left. I'm talking about the like contributors.
Okay, I get that. I get that one.
Yeah.
But talking about contribute, you lost Hill Green, but you just got what's his name? Oates.
Yeah, Jeremiah Oates. They got
Hey,
Martez Green. No, not Martez. No, it's not Martez Green. Martez Walker from Buford High School.
when I tell you,
Bro, they got a squad. They got
they
guys coming
basically
in.
just replaced him within a day.
Yeah,
Then you just
yeah,
land a receiver from Tulsa
yep. They got a
because Cordell
wait,
Robinson left.
they got a bunch of guys. Hold on.
Cordell, everybody thought was gonna be there next year with Omarion Miller. He left. He entered the portal. Um, what's his name? The other receiver, Mick something. He entered the portal.
um hold on. They just got new
They got Marion Miller. They got Dreyon Miller. They got Quentin Grimes, the speedy ass receiver they picked up.
yeah.
They got the receiver. They got the receiver from Tulsa. They have Mathis that redshirted this year on purpose because he wants some time next year, which I think he'll get it as a slot. Um, they deep because
Yeah.
even with Cordell and them into the portal, they still like 12, 13 deep, probably
Yeah.
more. And they got players playing both ways too.
They got I believe what Hodges play both ways, right?
I just play both ways. Their other receiver that's a recruit, he played both ways also.
But dog, like it's easy. Like think about that, bro. Like people are leaving and they're getting replaced within seconds. Like they're getting replaced in seconds. Like
But see, I don't have a problem with people transferring, right? My thing is if you're gonna start it, finish it.
what you mean?
If you know you're not entering the draft, if you know, hey, this team been contacting me, they told me they gonna offer me, let's say 6-7 million, right?
Right.
For 1 year. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I'm about to finish this year. At least I can give them that. At least I can finish the year. Like my mama, if you're gonna start something, finish it.
I agree with you on that. I agree.
And
The
I feel
thing
like
is,
when you open up the portal, if I'm the committee, open up the portal after bowl season.
I agree. I agree.
Like,
Um, I think only position, and it's just being honest, the only position that I feel like needs to jump in the portal as soon as possible is quarterback.
yeah. And Colorado also landed Liberty's quarterback.
Right. Which I think him and Juju are going to have a good battle for the QB
I, I
position.
I think he will win it. One, because he's one upperclassman. Two, I think he's more seasoned and ready. I think for Juju, which I think, which I think is good because it should have been the same thing that Matt Rule did with Dylan Raiola. You bring in a vet and you let Dylan Raiola basically learn film, watch film, learn your preparation, go for there, and then when he's ready, like even when Quentin Ewers behind Arch, I mean Arch behind Quentin Ewers, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love it because to me they're gonna work together. I don't think Juju will commit if Coach Prime wasn't honest with him. I don't think the QB from Liberty would have committed to Colorado if they didn't have that talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe they had the talk and everything. I think there was an understanding. Hey, look, y'all gonna come in here, y'all gonna compete, and we gonna get the best out of both of y'all. I think a lot of times with these incoming freshmen who are
Entitled.
told, yeah, that are entitled and are told that, hey, when you get here, you're gonna start, you're gonna da 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 da.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't happen or they don't live up to the hype, then it's like, no, man, I'm gonna take my ball, I'm gonna go home, or I'm transferring.
Yeah.
I can always go to
Now,
USC. You know what I'm saying?
now I will say this: you can't replace Shador and Travis. Let's get that out the way, right?
Right.
The Liberty quarterback is more athletic than Shador.
Correct.
I don't think he's a better passer than Shador. I gotta go back and watch some of his highlights. I ain't really watch all of them.
He's a better athlete, but he's
But
not a better thrower of football.
from what I heard, Juju's a better pure thrower.
Yeah, he can spin that motherfucker. He can spin that motherfucker.
So now we got that. It's gonna be one hell of a QB battle. I can't wait for a spring ball to come back around because I'm intrigued. Because technically their second unit can be first units on some teams. Like
Yeah.
whoever their backup quarterback is and whoever their twos are probably can be ones on some teams.
Right.
Um. Now we transfer over to the NFL. We close to the NFL playoffs. We are 3 weeks away from the wild card round.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh locked up. Did y'all lock up a playoff spot?
Not yet. Not yet. We got to beat either Cincinnati or the Chiefs in the final two games.
Please be Cincinnati's ass. Please be Cincinnati's ass. Because listen.
I hope,
So
bro.
if y'all lose both of those games, I know you're gonna pull your hair out. But
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm done. I'll be done then.
but I'm intrigued for these last 2 weeks. I know uh Pittsburgh, we played the Chiefs on Christmas, and I also know who is it? Is it Texans and Bills?
What? No, it's Ravens and Texans.
Ravens and Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Texans was it Tank Dell that he tore his ACL?
Towards basically towards knee up. Towards
Yeah.
knee up.
Um the Texans right now they are in talks with Michael Thomas.
Oh shit.
And they also gonna claim and they also in pursuit to claim Deontay Johnson off of waivers.
I respect it.
Yeah, I mean you gonna need weapons because
Yeah.
I think the Texans did secure their playoff spot. So
Yeah. I think they clinched.
yeah, so I mean they give them time to get acclimated. They need receivers with Diggs out, Dale out now, Nico Collins
Mm-hmm.
getting his foot in and his win back under him. Um, the Giants right now, if the year ended right now, Giants will have the number one seed.
Number
Coach
one pick.
Pop, no, yeah, my bad, the number one pick, technically the number one seed, but the number one pick, uh, the number one pick, Coach Prime hinted that Shador and Travis is a package deal.
I don't know how you pull that off. I don't know how
It's
you
only
pull that.
it's from media. It's only two teams with enough assets and actual tradable assets that can pull it off, which is the Raiders and the Giants.
You gotta move heaven and earth, dog. You gotta move heaven and earth to get both of them. It's 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 it's
But in a sense, it's kind of what the Texans did when they got Will Anderson Jr. and C.J. Stroud with the second and third pick.
yeah. I mean, um, if they're able to do it, let me say this: if they're able to do it, if the Giants are able to do it, or whoever Shador goes to, because it's really on Shador. Wherever Shador goes, that's where, and they want to get Travis, they have to figure that out. But yo, that's a lot, bro. You're gonna have to move pieces. You gotta move heaven and earth, like to get them, dog.
The media asked the Giants GM and the Raiders GM if they was to get Travis, would they let him play both ways? They said yes, but he will play one dominant position, and they will have packages for the other one.
I respect it.
So,
I think that's fair. I think I think what we have to understand is what Travis did in college was special. But to tell him that he's going to go to the pros and do the same exact thing, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but the wear and tear on his body is going to be crazy.
and
Like,
I don't like wishing bad shit on people. So knock on wood.
yeah,
If he go to the league and he play both sides, let's say at a high level, let's say Pro Bowl his rookie year, right?
right.
He probably only gonna have 6 years of NFL in his body before his body crash out.
Or he does with some of the guys that did play both ways. Look, your first 3 years when you're young, 4 years when you're young, yeah, you can play both ways. Yeah, let's do it. Like you could do a little package deal here and there, and you can play slot receiver in this, that, and the third. Bro, year 6, year 7, man, stay on defense.
When your bones go, hey bro, not this year. We got not this year, not this year.
Bro, when you stand up out of bed and your body is cracking, crack, 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 that's when you know, hey man, all right, man, I'm gonna stay on the defensive side of the ball.
Now
I'm
when
going to
you
offense,
realize you got to be in the bed with a heating pad on your back and some ice on your knees and on
bro.
your
What you rubbing your body down with icy hot and Ben? Man, stop, man, stop.
um side note, talking about Travis Hunter for a second. He did deactivate his Instagram. He also about to stop streaming for a minute. It's not it's not even just people talking about his girl, but it's also fucking with his mental health. Um, I love what Des Bryant said. I love what Bow Wow said. But at the end of the day, and I'm gonna say this right. At the end of the day, if he gonna stay with her, all the one it's like Bad Girls Club out here because now you got women that ain't never watched a game of football day in their life reporting shit because
Yeah,
they got to do with
yeah,
drama. But
yeah,
if he stay with her, my thing is it's up to her to show him that she just for him.
yeah.
It's up to her to do that. It's up for him to make that decision. Granted, he's a 4.0 student. He's smart as shit.
Right.
Maybe we know things that they don't know. Maybe when she did the video, maybe when he did, maybe he already knew, but nobody knows. And that's the thing, though. He said nobody knows what we discussed. Nobody knows what we agreed to. Nobody knows what we talked about. Nobody knows. People only see what the internet let them see, right?
Right.
My thing is, especially like when it comes down to TikTok, first of all, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I look, I don't know the chick, nor do I care about her fucking life. I I do this shit. The only reason I pay attention to Chapter 100 because I do sports journalism.
Right.
If it wasn't for that, I don't give a fuck what they do. Well, they ain't making me no damn money.
Right. They made me a little change.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to drama, now everybody want to be a journalist.
Yeah, because we have platforms now.
But it's not even just platforms. They not even talking sports. They just talking about relationships. They're not even sports journalists. They're relationship journalists.
Yeah, they're but you okay. So and I'm gonna say this, man, and then this is gonna be my last time really speaking on that side of it, their relationship in this and the third. When the red flags popped up, I used it as content. I used it as content, like the moment they had at the Colorado game, the Heisman Trophy ceremony. I used that as content. I did. But what I saw and what a lot of celebrities saw was certain things, such as the words she was using, the how she put it. Oh, he was a cheater. Then he wasn't my type. and then he became my type. Like we're looking at all those things because we've been there. You
Yeah.
know, being the ugly duckling, and then all of a sudden you're good at sports, and now all of a sudden you're fine. We've all been there. Um, I think Bow Wow, I think Des Bryant, I think a lot of us are speaking out of love for Travis, and it's coming off as we're hating on Travis, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
We just see we just see certain things, and even though if they talked about it, even if they talked about it, that's something that should stay in your like stay in the back of your mind. Like, bro, she did this,
But
she did
yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying? You got
but
to
be,
be careful.
and also to the person that's even leaking this shit, you a hoe.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm just
let me tell you something. I don't know how they found the damn it's a video at her at a party. It's like a Halloween party or something like that, and she's twerking on the dude, bro. It's
yeah. They said they've been together for 4 years. They said that video is 4 years old.
dog. I'm just saying though, like y'all are pulling things out of y'all. That's right now. The music video, like, bro, if somebody didn't send me the music video, I'd have never known about it.
But that's the thing though. I'm saying like we don't know what they talk about. We don't know what their agreements on. We don't know
Correct.
what they're like. What their premises on.
Correct.
Like we don't know. My thing is I don't got a problem with people talking about it. See, that's the thing, right?
Right.
It's the shit that's getting leaked. My thing is, how mad are you that you gotta leak this shit? Like, how invested are you into this motherfucker relationship? You gotta leak shit.
Right.
She was already fucking herself up just in normal content. Now you gotta leak some shit she did 4 years ago. Then you gotta leak a video she did 3 years ago. She was fucking herself up before this shit even came out.
Yeah. And I think
Like,
people are trying to defend her and defend Travis. And that's why, like, when I did the video about the rapper exposing his DMs, like people was coming for him. You know, he wasn't trying to get involved. People was coming for him, and then he had to expose it. Like, no, she was hitting me up while they were together. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the DMs.
but
So I
but
get
my
that
thing,
part.
yeah. No, I'm not saying. First of all, I'm not defending. I ain't defending nobody. I really don't give a fuck. I'm tired of seeing it. But
Right.
my thing is, my mom always said a hard head make a soft behind.
Right.
If he don't want to listen, to me, everybody needs to shut the fuck up and just watch what happened next.
Oh yeah, I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about
Because at the end of the day, it's like if your son bring a girl home, right?
it. Right.
But 3 days ago, you just seen her at a bar and she was just kissing on 4 different dudes, and your son bring her home, right? Then you tell your son,
Right.
I'm like, nah, she loved me. Then your son go ahead and marry her, right? But your son
Right.
end up making it. We're not even talking about sports. Let's say he make it big in any profession or any path he in, right?
Right.
Hey, son, get a prenup. Make sure you protect your make sure you protect your assets, right?
Right.
Now we together forever. What more can you tell him? A soft head. I mean, a hard head make a soft ass.
I agree. And I think Coach Prime, even though he was joking in that video, I think he said a lot like, look, we're gonna get you this prenup. We're gonna get you to get this paperwork. Regardless if she agrees to it or not, we still gonna have this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to protect you as because regardless how we look at it, he's the bag.
They
He,
they gonna make
he
they gonna make her sign it. They're gonna make her sign
right. They're gonna make her sign it because she right now you're the bag. You're the prize. You probably be the top three pick in the upcoming draft. Like you are what you are.
it. Yeah.
So I think Prime is going to look out for him. I think Shador is talking to him. I think I think the right people are in his ear. Like, hey man, look.
But Shador did say some key shit to me.
Oh, he
Shador
did
was
say on
like
Twitter. He did. He did.
he was like, a lot of y'all doing this for the algorithm. Y'all doing this for clicks
Yeah.
and views. Y'all doing this for basically some change. Y'all doing this for views. Y'all doing this just to get some fame to y'all name.
Mm-hmm.
And half of it is right.
Yeah,
Other
he's
people,
right.
the other half, people actually do this journalism shit. So it's hard to tell who's in it just for, hey, I can get fame off of this, and who's really like into this journalism shit, right? My
Right.
problem, last thing, but my problem on this whole thing is if she's slitting your DMs, dog, you don't have to leak it. I'm sending it straight to Travis.
I'm only leaking it if I'm getting attacked.
But think about it, they would never attack you. Never said shit. I'm not saying nothing. Send it straight to him.
No. So what happened? Okay. So this is what happened, and I hope I can break it. And this is gonna be the last thing we could talk about. The last thing we can talk about. The music video came out. They
Mm-hmm.
found him.
Yeah.
They found him.
Okay.
He said, "I did not want to be involved. I don't want to be involved." You know, she was just in the music video. This, that, and the third. Blah blah blah. People started to go at him
Yeah.
as if he leaked the music video.
Mm-hmm.
Then he leaked or exposed his DMs. Like, no, she was
Mm-hmm.
coming after me, talking about she wanted to wife me up and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. You know, and that's why he did it. And again, if you're a big name and you're able to reach out to Travis privately. I'm done. I'm done putting content out about it. You know, I was doing it because I love Travis. You know, I love the type of player he is. I love who he is as a person. I love him. And I just want him to be protected. People think that since you do content or you do a video about someone that you're slandering them. No, I want him to succeed. I want him to be okay. A lot of us have been through what he's going through. A lot of us been through it. We've been, like I said, the ugly duckling, and then all of a sudden we're cute and we're handsome because we play a sport and we're going places. We've been there. You know what I'm saying? And we want him to be protected. Her past is her past. She cannot change that. But at the same time, if they talked about it, cool, great. But it's coming out to us as new information. So what do people do? Worldstar has been doing it for years. When a person gets famous, they pop up on like they Worldstar like expose some tweets or Instagram posts or whatever, and now nobody likes the person. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so we want the best for Travis. I want the best for Travis. I'm done reporting on him and his fiance. I'm just reporting on him as a football player, and we can, move on from there. So
Yeah. On top of that, man, he got a bowl game to worry about, man. Stop fuck with that man's mental, man. Stop.
yeah, man.
Leave that man
Yeah,
alone.
I'm
So
cool on it.
now we on this last part, man. NBA, it's holiday time, NBA Christmas games. Coach, can you tell me the Christmas matchups?
All right, so Christmas Day, we got 5 games. Well, 5 games, yeah, 5 games. We got the 76ers versus the Celtics. Yeah, I got the Celtics. I think Jason Tatum and them is on a tear. Sixers are not who they used to be. Joel being hurt and injured. I think Joel Embiid is on kind of like on his last leg, to be honest. So I got the Celtics. Next game up is well, hold on. Okay, so the next game up, this is at noon. Spurs versus Knicks.
Knicks.
I like the alien, man. I like Wemby, man. I'm gonna go with the Spurs, man. Chris Paul and Wemby been kind of doing their thing. But the Knicks ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks ain't no slouch with Carl Anthony Townsend and what's his name? Bronson. Timberwolves versus Mavericks.
That's a 50-50 game.
Yeah, who you going with?
For Christmas, I'm going with Mavericks. I think Kyrie pop off, Clay have a big game.
Yeah,
I think they in Dallas. So
yeah, they in Dallas.
I'm going with Dallas.
Yeah, I think. Yo, let me tell you something. If them boys really get on the same page and get the rocking and rolling, they're gonna be a dangerous out in the playoffs, man. But yeah, I go with the Mavericks. Next game is Lakers versus Warriors.
Ooh.
Another 50-50, I guess.
I got Lakers.
Mm.
I don't think LeBron ever lost the Christmas Day game. So Lakers.
Damn, he ain't lost it. Damn.
I don't think so. And I might be wrong, but I don't think he ever lost a Christmas.
I like Curry, man. I do. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I think LeBron and them show up and show out for Christmas. And then the last game of the night, Nuggets versus Suns.
Now that's really 50-50 because nobody got an answer for Jokic, but nobody have an answer for KD. I'm gonna go with Nuggets, but I think it'll be a nail biter though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jokic and what's the point guard name?
Jamal Murray.
Murray, and I think Westbrook gonna bring the energy to round out the Christmas night, man. So yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, so man, I want y'all to comment who y'all rooting for from the playoffs, the NFL, the NBA. Like, follow, share, subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't. Go if you new, go back and watch our old videos. Like those, comment on those. Come back,
hmm
watch this one, man. If you're old and you returning, man, thank you for keep rocking with us. Coach, anything you want to say to him?
we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Stay safe, love one another. Enjoy the holidays. Do not let the holidays split you up. And I know, and just another thing, man. I know the holidays people get down on themselves a lot of times because they're by themselves and everything. Trust me, if you don't think nobody loves you, I love you and I care about you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So keep your head up, man. We rolling into like I said, Christmas, then we got New Year's and everything. So if nobody say they love you, I love you. And y'all just stay safe.
at 2025, no depression, no trauma, no
Right.
bad energy. We keeping everything positive. We keeping everything moving.
Throw that
And
over your
I want y'all
shoulder.
to understand something. 2025 or game day merch will drop. Coach
Yeah.
Light will drop merch will drop. Sean Malik merch will drop. It's gonna be a big year, man. It's gonna be one big
Big
year.
year.
So I want y'all not only just to support the podcast, support us separately, but also support our brands. We're gonna be bringing to y'all. We will be y'all gonna see us rocking ourselves very very soon.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Salutes, man. Appreciate y'all.